Tim Cato, start us out for Bobby.
Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey.
I've got two for you. First, just for the record, how many goldfish can you fit in your hand?
I can do more than 301 for sure.
Okay, that's a pretty good number there. How interesting or surprising was this series with you coming in halfway and then just starting, the rest of the series? How was it? How was that experience for you? And just the ability to be ready and stay ready, and when you got that call halfway through the series to go in and be able to help the team, even if you maybe weren't expecting this big of a role this series.
I think like playoffs by themselves, it's so tough to win the game. I think we do pretty good job. Of course, everything like it's small mistakes. Little bit communication, little bit of this, little bit like turnover, and it's small really things what you can win the game. What has really happened like on these couple games when we were super close. In the time they scored three, we come back. But the bottom line, I think like we got team, doing great job. We stay in the game every single time. Of course, back and forth, flight to LA. I think I can. You know how they say I can drive that plane to LA too for sure. I'll know the route right now in this moment. Staying ready. This is much important. I think all our team do a great job with that. From the main guy to the guy who get the last minutes or he was not active. I think everybody do a pretty good job for staying ready, work out with the staff and staying coaches and everybody around they help us. And this is like gold what we make. What like every player can step out and play on a good level. I hope so.
Callie. Oops, Callie, I lowered your hand rather than asking you to unmute, but go ahead.
That's okay. Hey, Boban. Thanks for your time. I have two questions, if you don't mind. First is, what are your thoughts heading into being a free agent this offseason, and what would you think if the opportunity to re-sign with the Mavs was there?
My thoughts, I still, of course I know I'm free agent, but in this time, like everything, it's so there, like they really happened yesterday. Like we lost the game. I didn't think about like none of the moment till what is mistakes, what we do bad. Every time you have things you worry about little things. Like basically the last night is not like sleeping night. Is mostly like, hey, what we can do better, where we make mistakes, what you do this, what you do this. But everything I want to say basically why I didn't have thinking about like nothing except basketball and except what we can do better in this game too. We can win that game, but still it's fresh.
Okay, Callie, did you have another one? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. And another question about the future. I don't know if you've thought this far ahead either, but what are your plans to potentially play with Serbia in the Olympic qualifiers, and what are your thoughts, kind of heading into that opportunity this summer?
We have a qualification tournament in end of this month, and we need to first qualify for Olympic Games. We're supposed to play against Puerto Rico and Italy. Puerto Rico is J.J. Barea and Italy Nico Meli. And I think we just talk about that. Hey, if you come in Serbia, don't worry, all friendship. No, it's fun because I basically I'll play a game against him in couple weeks, and in couple I think in 1 week we start our national team preparation, something like that. I didn't talk about the date, but we're supposed to be here close, and we need to make our we need to make our way to the tournament for Olympic Games. Yeah, but this is the plan.
Okay.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Boban. We'll have Dwight along shortly. Dwight will be our last player.
Thank you, guys.
And then we will have Rick and Donnie.